Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Manchester United secure Marcus Rashford's replacement and explore swap deal involving Casemiro and Juventus star. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Ruben Amorim eyes star forward as Marcus Rashford's successor. Ruben Amorim's search for a replacement for Marcus Rashford appears to have led Manchester United to Wolves captain Matheus Cunha. With United in desperate need of a clinical goalscorer to boost their league position, the recent tensions between Rashford and Amorim have only heightened the urgency to strengthen the attacking options. According to Mail Sport, Matheus Cunha has emerged as a potential target, though his future at Wolves remains uncertain after reportedly stalling on signing a new contract. The Brazilian forward has been one of Wolves' standout players this season, but his situation has caught the attention of several clubs, including Manchester United. Cunha is not just a prolific finisher, but also an incredibly versatile forward with exceptional technique, blistering pace, and remarkable agility. His ability to create chances both for himself and his teammates makes him an all-round attacking threat. These qualities, combined with his work rate and creativity, have made him a player that Ruben Amorim reportedly admires greatly. The 24-year-old is also a 9-time Brazil international and holds the nation's under-23 record for goals, with an impressive 21 strikes in 23 appearances. Despite his credentials and potential, Wolves are reportedly demanding a hefty £70 million fee for their star player, which could pose a challenge for United in securing his services this winter. With the clock ticking on the January transfer window, it remains to be seen whether Manchester United will meet Wolves' valuation for Cunha. However, Amorim's desire to address the club's attacking frailties could make Cunha a priority target as the club aims to strengthen their squad for the remainder of the season. Casemiro in shock swap deal with Juventus star midfielder. Casemiro's future at Manchester United remains a subject of intense speculation as the January transfer window approaches its final days. The Brazilian midfielder has struggled to secure a regular spot under Ruben Amorim, having been left on the bench in 8 of the last 10 Premier League matches. With the transfer deadline looming on February 3rd, questions surrounding his position at Old Trafford persist. There have been suggestions that Casemiro could be on the move, with the Saudi Pro League emerging as a potential destination. Al Nassr, in particular, have reportedly shown interest in signing the 32-year-old, which would see him reunite with his former Real Madrid teammate, Cristiano Ronaldo. However, despite the allure of a Middle Eastern switch, the midfielder's future remains undecided as interest from other clubs grows. More recently, Serie A sides have entered the fray, with both AS Roma and Juventus expressing interest in the experienced Brazilian. Juventus are said to be particularly keen and are exploring the possibility of a swap deal, which could add a fascinating twist to the transfer saga. The Turin-based club are reportedly willing to part ways with one of their key players to facilitate the deal. Speculation suggests that Manchester United might pursue a swap deal involving Casemiro and Juventus midfielder Douglas Luiz. The Brazilian international joined Juventus from Aston Villa last summer in a £42.3 million deal, following an impressive stint at Villa Park. During his time in the Premier League, Luiz established himself as one of the most highly regarded midfield talents. Despite his potential, Douglas Luiz has struggled to replicate his Villa form at Juventus. Under the management of Thiago Motta, Luiz has been handed a peripheral role, limiting his impact on the team. This lack of involvement has raised doubts over his future at the Allianz Stadium, with reports indicating he could be on the move before the transfer window closes. A return to the Premier League has been heavily mooted for the 18-cap Brazilian international. Manchester United are reportedly keeping a close eye on his situation, with a view to bolstering their midfield options. Ruben Amorim is understood to be keen on adding more depth to his squad, and Luiz's arrival could provide the versatility and quality United need. Such a move would mark an intriguing chapter for both players. Casemiro, a serial winner during his time at Real Madrid, would bring invaluable experience to Juventus, while Luiz could benefit from a fresh start in the Premier League under Amorim's guidance. The potential swap deal reflects the club's shared ambition to address midfield concerns and improve their squads. Casemiro has made 22 appearances for Manchester United this season, but his involvement has dwindled since Amorim's appointment in November. Meanwhile, Douglas Luiz has yet to find his footing in Italy, making a transfer beneficial for both players as they seek to reignite their respective careers. With the January transfer window closing in less than a week, the coming days will be critical in determining the futures of both Casemiro and Luiz. Whether a swap deal materializes or alternative arrangements are made, this late window drama underscores the ever-changing nature of football transfers. What do you think about the potential swap deal between Casemiro and Douglas Luiz? Would this be a good move for Manchester United? And do you believe Douglas Luiz would be willing to make the switch to Old Trafford this winter? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Latest injury updates from Manchester United. Manchester United have found their rhythm, securing 2 wins in quick succession, including a hard-fought victory against Fulham last Sunday. These results, coming shortly after their dramatic Europa League triumph over Rangers, have sparked optimism under Ruben Amorim for a potential season turnaround. However, while the team gains momentum on the pitch, attention shifts to the recovery of key players like Luke Shaw and Mason Mount, whose returns could prove critical in the weeks ahead. The availability of Manchester United's star-studded squad often dominates discussions, and while the injury list is less crowded than during Amorim's predecessor's tenure, challenges remain. Luke Shaw and Mason Mount are the most notable absentees, with their injuries preventing United from fielding their strongest lineup. Concerns have also arisen following midfielder Manuel Ugarte's substitution during the Fulham clash at Craven Cottage. Ugarte, who suffered a leg issue after a heavy challenge from Adama Traore, was replaced shortly after attempting to continue. While the injury is not believed to be serious, no definitive update has been provided, leaving uncertainty about his availability for the upcoming match against Crystal Palace. Luke Shaw's season has been disrupted by a recurring calf problem, sidelining him since early December. The defender is edging closer to a return, with signs pointing to him resuming training soon. The coaching staff are carefully managing his recovery to ensure he regains full fitness, with hopes of a return to action by late February. His comeback would be a significant boost to United's defense, which has faced inconsistency at times this season. Mason Mount's spell at Manchester United has been hampered by fitness struggles, with his most recent setback occurring during a victory over Manchester City. His recovery timeline remains uncertain, with indications that he could face an extended absence. This adds further strain to United's midfield options during a critical phase of the season, particularly as matches become increasingly competitive. Despite these injury challenges, Manchester United's recent performances highlight a resilience that has kept them in contention. Players such as Victor Lindelof, who has recovered from his own fitness issues, have stepped up when needed, reflecting the depth and determination within the squad. The anticipated returns of Shaw and Mount, once fully fit, will undoubtedly strengthen the team as they aim to maintain their upward trajectory. While injuries present a hurdle, the team's recent successes provide optimism for what lies ahead. The coming weeks will be pivotal in shaping United's season as they navigate a demanding schedule and look to capitalize on the foundations laid by Amorim. The resilience shown so far suggests that Manchester United are prepared to tackle these challenges head-on, with the returns of key players likely to provide an additional boost. Additionally, Amorim's tactical flexibility has been instrumental in adapting to the squad's limitations. The manager has successfully rotated players to maintain balance and cohesion, while also allowing emerging talents to showcase their abilities. This approach not only keeps the team competitive, but also ensures a stronger squad depth for the remainder of the season. With a united focus and growing confidence, Manchester United appear well-equipped to overcome their injury struggles and continue their fight for success on multiple fronts. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.